Good evening to you all from Grahamstown, South Africa. We here in the Geology Department at Rhodes University are extremely fortunate to be involved in a very fruitful relationship with the Julian Scholarship Fund. We have had this relationship over the past 5 years thanks to the exceptional generosity of the family trust. The trust sponsors disadvantaged students from Southern African countries to our master's program in mineral exploration and geology. The Julian Baring Trust has enabled us to bring about 10 young potential geologists from disadvantaged backgrounds in Southern Africa and from countries such as Zambia, Tanzania and Zimbabwe to attend this program. Many of these come from extremely humble backgrounds.
Most of us Africans are of my age, of my generation, are more like, I would say, first generation university graduates. Like my parents did not have university education, so I'm the first one in the family. And they were doing more like menial jobs, and they cannot afford to pay for for expensive courses like the ones that we like the MSc that we are pursuing.
In addition, we have a long-standing history of geological excellence in Southern Africa, and this is expressed very much in the high quality of our geology departments throughout the country. Students coming from nations that don't have an extended mining history and don't have a very strong geological background in their academia, don't have the strength of background that students would have coming from South Africa.
Basically, I had my undergrad at the University of Dar es Salaam, and if you look at those universities, especially the facilities and tools that they have, they're not very as advanced as in minerals here. Therefore, you are given just the basics of doing exploration stuff, but you are not specifically drawn or taken into exploration geology, so you have basic ideas about geology, but not in exploration.
Despite their humble and disadvantaged backgrounds, all have worked extremely hard at their studies and have successfully completed the program. This is quite an exceptional record for an aid program of this nature and speaks volumes for the dedication of the students. Several of our former graduates are already making an impact back home in their mining industries. For example, Wiscort Banda is involved in the exploration and development of the new Murali nickel deposit in Zambia. And Abdul Osman and Mwita Makengi are actively involved in the rapidly expanding gold mining industry in Tanzania. They will play a very significant role then in the development of these new economies in these countries.
The developing countries, suppose Zimbabwe, you find that mining is one of the backbone to its economy, and discovering more deposits through exploration would aid to its economic recovery. It's actually one of the most pillar strengths of the economy at the moment.
Our program may not have the media attention that a Madonna adoption would probably have. However, we feel that its impact is going to be lasting and significant. So when you do raise your glasses this evening, we would hope that you would perhaps toast to adoption of an explorationist instead. And I would just like to thank you all for your time and for your contributions to this worthy cause.